Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you want to take amazing wildlife photos on your safari, this video is for you. Today we discuss a couple things you can take in consideration. I'm excited to take you on a journey into the wild. On this channel you will learn more about wildlife, how to take your wildlife photography to the next level with tips and tricks for Lightroom editing. Whether you're a nature enthusiast or wildlife photographer, join me as we explore the beauty of Africa together. Alright everyone, let's dive straight into it. We'll start with the key components, the camera and lenses. Choosing your camera comes down to your budget and preferences. Everyone would like to get the €7,000 Sony A7 MARK IV for example, but that might be out of reach for a lot of people, including me. When I'm looking for a camera, I'm focusing on a few key aspects. How does it perform in low light situations, which is important for early mornings and late afternoons? Autofocus specifications. Does the camera for example have animal eye autofocus? Continuous shooting speed, how many shots per second does the camera take, amount of megapixels and the video capabilities of the camera. That's why I personally chose the A7 IV. It is a hybrid camera that is great for photo and video and performs nicely in low light situations. The lens is probably just as important as the camera, potentially even more important. I recommend a lens that gives you flexibility. That's why I use the Sony 100-400 G Master to get the animal nice and close when it's far away, but it also gives you the option to zoom out completely when the animal is relatively close to the vehicle. For a wider composition I use the 24-105mm G lens from Sony. So what else in regards to gear? Don't forget spare batteries, it's very important, and a good memory card with solid writing speed is definitely recommended. A cleaning kit is essential too, trust me, it gets very dusty out there, especially in winter time. Another thing you can take in consideration is a beanbag or a tripod, but to be honest, I don't really use them on safari. So now we got your camera, lenses and gear sorted. So what about the settings? There aren't any one-size-fits-all settings for wildlife photography. The lighting and movement of the animal can change very quickly. It is essential to understand the basics, especially how aperture and shutter speed work together. This knowledge will help you freeze action, reduce camera shake and control the depth of field for stunning shots. In general, you can expect to use a relatively high shutter speed to freeze the action with wildlife photography. And don't be afraid to raise your ISO in a bit of a low light situation to compensate for the higher shutter speed. It is better to have a sharp image with noise than an animal completely out of focus. Another thing to take in consideration is composition. Composition is crucial with wildlife photography. A well-composed image can highlight the animal's behavior, surroundings and the overall mood of the scene. Effective composition can create balance, draw attention to your subject and enhance the emotional impact of the photo. With wildlife photography, the eye in perfect focus is probably the most important thing. Capturing sharp, well-focused eyes can create a strong emotional connection between the viewer and the subject, making the image more engaging, which gives you the opportunity to do a little storytelling, providing context to enhance the viewer's understanding of what is happening. The guide has a great understanding, well, hopefully, about the behavior of the animal, the surroundings and the potential issues that can occur during a sighting. If your guide, for example, tells you that he can't position the vehicle in a spot with the best view, with an explained reason, respect it. I have many examples of guests that wanted me to go a little bit closer to the animal or in front of the animal just to get the shot they wanted. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. We have to respect the comfort zone of the animals and also respect their surroundings. But I'm sure the guide will do everything in his power to get you the perfect shot. So what about your position in the vehicle itself? I prefer to be as low as possible to be on eye level with the animals. Eye level shots provide a more intimate and natural perspective, making the viewer feel close to the subject. This perspective often results in more engaging and relatable images. Patience is a cornerstone of wildlife photography, playing a vital role in capturing stunning images. Wildlife is inherently unpredictable, and animals often do not behave according to our expectations. By being patient, photographers increase their chances of witnessing and capturing those elusive moments when animals display their natural behavior. My best sightings too have been the ones where I had to be a little bit more patient myself too. Elephants coming out of the thick vegetation, walking past the vehicle, or waiting for a pride of lions, stalking and eventually killing an impala, and there's so many more examples. Animals always number one. That's a phrase that my tracker always used and mentioned to the guest. I loved it and it is so true. We are in their natural habitat and we dare to observe, not to disturb. Respecting the animal can first of all keep you alive, but 9 out of 10 times makes the animal more comfortable with you being around. This gives you a much better photography opportunity in the long run. It goes a bit hand in hand with being patient. Don't rush yourself into a sighting, trust me. You will get rewarded with a winner of a photo. Hopefully you found this video helpful and it will get you closer to your winner photo. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.